So I have just added one more network adapter. So for that network adapter, let me assign the DHCP IP, and let's check the result.
Okay.
So I can able to see one more adapter is added. The previous one was this. I have added this. Mm, Let me write a command just to avoid this IP space A grep hyphen V loop back. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mhm. Can you able to see now? ENO and this IP dynamically added when I used the command, and before executing this command, when I checked the IP address list, it was not showing any command for this device EN03355, the fourth
Yes,
adapter.
yes.
And now you can able to see for the fourth other adapter, you can able to see an IP which was assigned by the dynamic. You can able to see the scope global dynamic.
Yes, yes.
And here, no. Okay. And
And
again,
one more.
okay. And again, all the commands after verifying only I will be adding in the notes. So you don't want to worry about it. So
Okay.
yeah.
And
Like
one more question is here. Why Ethernet the number is same for everyone? Like I can see your ENO0 is same as me also. Like we
30 is
can add custom Ethernet numbers.
this one here, no?
Yeah.
No, the ENO is an auto generator, like according to the VMware naming convention, it will be assigning it. Here we cannot change the device name. Okay, for that reason
Oh,
only, we can change the connection name.
okay.
We have a control. User have a control on the connection name. You can point to the connection name and you can do your settings.
Okay. And one more question is, you said we are going to configure system and server and client in one
Correct.
Linux machine.
Correct.
Linux
Correct.
machine. So that we didn't discuss it, I guess.
Yeah. So before what is that? Before end of the class, we will be also discussing that too.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Sure.
okay, right. So okay, continuing with that filters, I think we have stopped with the sort command. Now we are going to see about the cut command. Okay, so we had a file called yesterday and a file called emp. Okay, so with this file, with the same file, now we are going to discuss about the cat command. Okay, if you see here the cat command. Okay, so what is generally is used for? The cat command is used to cut the file in a character wise or a column wise, in a character wise or the column wise. Now say for an example, when I want in a character wise, then I need to use this option C, cut -C n and the file name. Now say for an example, cut -C1 -C1 emp. Okay, the C1 means it will be cutting the first character from each line. Can you able to see that? Praveen, Sakshi, you can able to see all the first character has been cut. Now if I use 2 here, it will be cutting the second character. In Praveen, R is the second character. Okay, likewise, if I make it as 1 hyphen, say for an example 4. Okay, from first to fourth position, it will cut the first 4 characters. Okay, it will cut first 4 characters and it will print the same. So likewise, now say for an example, from starting, I want to attend. I want only the first 10 positions. So that is first 10 characters. You can able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the next one. Okay, after M, one more space. So that is it till 10th character. Now, say for an example, now I would like to cut. So now we have seen the example using the what is that, character wise cut. Now it is the field wise cut. I want, say for an example, I want only the name. I want only the salary. Okay, when we have such demands, we can go ahead with cut -d. So here D is a delimiter. So by what the columns are getting separated? The columns are getting separated by by using a space. Okay, and then -F1. So which field you want? First field. Okay, so by using the cut command, I'm going to cut the first field. Okay, so you can able to see the only I have only the names. Now say for an example, I want also the salary, first field and the fourth field. First field and the fourth field. Okay, so now I have the first field and the fourth field here. Okay, so likewise here you can able to cut in the field wise, or even you can able to mention the ranges also here. So 1 to 4. So first 4 columns has been cut. Okay. See, when the input file is having a different format. Okay, when the input file is having a different format, you can also go for the changing the delimiters. Okay, changing the delimiters. Now, say for an example, I'm considering this file. Okay, I'm considering this file with the another delimiter. So replace all spaces to colon. Okay. Now I have another file like this. EMP, say for example EMP. Okay, let's say rather than EMP, let's say the file have the file name as folks. Okay, so here what is the delimiter?
So Bhavana.
Okay, here the delimiter is the colon. In this file, here the delimiter is a space. Now, using a cut command, I'm trying to make the first column. -f1 folks. Is it working as expected? No.
Maybe.
No, I want only the first field. So is it showing only the first field? No, because
No.
here we are using the wrong delimiter. Because the file will be the file. Okay, the cut command will be scanning. The cut command will be checking for the column separator. Okay, column separator for the space. We have the space only at here, at end of the line. So when it is at end of a line, it was not able to cut the first column. Now say for an example, I'm making it as a colon. I'm making this as a colon here. So now I can able to do that. So according to the file content, we need to change the delimiter option. Okay, I'm just having this also here. Okay. So if you have the tab space, if you have the tab space as a delimiter, then you can go with the $/t. Okay. Right. The next command is the tr. Okay. So what we gonna do? Okay. What we gonna do with this tr command? Now, so with this tr command, we can translate, squeeze, and we can also delete the characters. Okay. How we can able to do this? Now, say for an example. Now I have a print statement something like this. Okay. Hi, hello. So now using the translate command tr. Okay, so what I'm going to translate h into @. So is it got transferred? Sorry, it is got translated h into.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
say for an example, now I would like to make a e. So all the e will be into this. Now, same as like that. Now we have another option called squeeze. Okay, what the squeeze will do, the more number of repeated characters will be made into one. Okay, the squeeze. Okay, squeeze repeats, replace each input sequence of a repeated character into single character, now say for an example, I would like to squeeze the h here. See, actually this is the input. Now I'm squeezing the h. All the repeated, wherever it has a repeated h, it will be changing into the single one. Now, say for an example, I have some spaces. Okay, hi, hello, some extra spaces. Okay, how are you? Okay, so if I print as it is. Okay, if I print this as it is, okay, the same spaces will be there. When you want to squeeze the spaces, okay, when you want to squeeze the spaces, then you can go ahead with this -s option with a single space. See here now. So all the extra spaces will be made into one. That is into one space. So here we have a more number of spaces. Here we have more number of spaces. Everything is made into a single space. Again, these are the commands which will be very much useful in aligning a report or aligning a file. Now, then we have another option called D. Okay, what D is doing here? It will delete the character. Okay, now I'm asking to delete the space here. So it is removing. Okay, so it is removing all the spaces here. So it is removing all the spaces here. Now say for an example, I'm making the remove H. Okay. So for that reason, here we have this translate command for. Okay. So here I have many examples on the same. You can also practice with that. Okay. The next one. The next command is the T. What does the T is used to? Okay. It is used to send the output to more than one stream. Okay. To more than one stream means, now say for an example, you can consider the letter. Okay. You can consider the letter T here as the name indicates. Okay, see here I have an input from this side. Okay, I have the input from this side. Okay, so here I'm getting one output. Okay, and here I'm getting another output. Okay. Okay. So when there is an one input, we are making it as a two outputs. Now consider I want to sort a file. Okay, when I'm sorting a file, that output will be redirected to a file, and also I'm using a cut command. Now say for an example, this is in one and I can use another example, cut emp. Okay, so that is okay. Let me use -d space -f1, only the first field. So that is being given to the another log file. Okay, and also okay, where I want only the first 10 names using a head command. Okay, or let's take 3. Now see here, I'm using the same command, cut. So this is our input file. Okay, this is our this is our input file. Okay, when this is becoming as an input file, cut -d. Okay, f1 emp. So I want only the names. I want only the names here. Why? Okay, that is a mistake. Hyphen. Sorry. Okay, I'm making only the first field, that is the names. I'm redirecting this output to a file called log, and then I'm also the getting filtered of first 3 names. Now what will happen is you will be having the output of first part in this log file. You will have the output of this one in this log file, and also you will be having only the first 3 lines in the output. Now if you see here the cat space log, where you have the total output being saved here, and also there is a sum of the output which is being thrown at this position, that is in the terminal, only first 3 lines. For this multi-purpose, this T command will be used. Okay, the next one is the word count. Okay, now say for an example, we have this password file. Okay, so can we able to so to find how many lines are there from whatever the commands which we know, what is the command you guys will be using?
Use n minus n. Hyphen n.
Sorry, kya? Huh? N? Okay,
Hyphen n for the numbers.
no, okay, can you come up with the full command?
Cat
Cat
minus n
Okay,
minus
cat
n
minus n,
and the
the file name.
file name.
This is the
Yeah.
one command, and the other command which we can use is nl.
NL.
Okay, this both are the command, but it will show also the content. Okay, now I want only the line numbers. So what I can do is I can go for the wc command, wc-l, the password. So where this -l will be counting the number of lines here, that is 310. Okay, now I can use W to check the number of words in the file. See, again, when this will be very useful when we are combining the things again. Okay, so I want to check the number of characters. That is 17,780 characters are there here. Now, say for an example, when you use only the WC command, it will be printing all the three. That is number of lines, number of words, and also the number of characters. Okay, so now this is a command to find out how many users are logged in. I can say 4 users. Okay, by seeing user 1, root and root. Okay, so in order to check the count, can I use like this who pipeline redirecting the who command to wc-l. So now I can say there are 4 users are there. So for that reasons here we will be using this wc command. Okay, the next one, the history command. Okay, for, oh my god. Okay, here for what reason we are using this history command. Okay, for what reason we are using this history command. Now when we type the command as history, it will be showing all the command which have been previously executed. So from this I can able to choose any of my command, okay, to be executed. So I can just have a refresh what are the commands which has been executed so far. Okay. Okay. There's 1 minute, I will be back.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, we shall continue. So now using this history command we can able to remember, or we can able to see the commands which has been already executed by us. Okay, now say for an example, now I want to execute this command. Okay, that is this command, so I don't want to type the command again. I can see the history number, okay, that is 52. By using exclamatory 52 I can able to execute it. Okay, by using exclamatory 52 I can able to execute this, so that the particular command will be executed. Okay, so now say for an example again I would like to execute this command, that is 56, exclamatory 56. Okay, where, okay, so where which is giving the line numbers of the password file. Now here if you want to execute your previous command you can use this double exclamatory, so that is the previous command also will be executed. If I have some lengthy commands, okay, if I have some lengthy commands I cannot able to execute it, so hence I can use this double exclamatory to execute on the same. Now for an example, if you want to delete the history file, okay, if you want to delete the history file you can use this history-c command where it will be cleared. If you want to see the history command to be cleared you can use this history-c, and if you ask me where these commands are being stored, okay, it saves all the commands under the file called .bash history. That is, you can, if you want to see that, nl space dot bash history. Okay, so all our commands is being saved here. All our commands is being saved here. So this is the file name. Now, for an example, by default it will be having only the commands. Okay. For an example, it will be having only the commands, but when I'm using the history command, okay, it is printing also with the timing at what time this command has been particularly executed. Okay. If you want in such a case, then you can also export this. Okay, export this variable in the bash profile file. Okay, in the bash profile file, if you see here, that these are profile settings. Okay, you can able to make this export h underscore tomcat. Okay, here you can able to see I have, okay, see here, you can able to see I have exported this variable in the slash profile file. Even you can do the same in your bash profile file also. Okay. Uh, to be saved in dot bash dot bash profile file. Okay, so this entry is supposed to be there in the dot bash profile file if you want. Okay, if you want the format. Okay, if you want the format in this way. Okay, else you can see able to see the difference. What is the output when you are getting when using this history command. Okay, right. The next one is the date. Okay, so this is something important. Okay, this date command. Now, say for an example, when we use a command called date, it is showing with some default format, that is, it is showing the day of a week, month, date, timing in hour, minute, second, and the zone which belongs to zone, whether ETC, UTC, IST or EST, CST, and the year. Okay, now I would like to change this format. Okay, I would like to change this format in something else. Okay, so echo, sorry, date. How we can able to get a particular format? Okay, to get a particular format, you need to use this plus sign. Okay, percentage, say D. It is printing only the today's date as 19 hyphen percentage M. So that is, it is printing the only the day. Okay, it is printing only the M is printing the month and D printing the day. Now for an example, if I want only the year, so 19/1/17. So now this makes some sense. Now say for an example, I'm just making echo Sai is getting a salary of, okay, salary of 5,000. Okay, so what it is, it is printing, it is printing with the same. Now make by this way, Sai is getting a salary of $5,000, but what it is printing, it is printing only zero. Again, this $5, this $5, this $5 will be considered as a variable here. Okay, so here I need to use the backslash to, okay, to deactivate the meaning of this slash dollar. That is to suppress the meaning of dollar here. Okay, now Sai is getting a salary of $5,000 on date. So here the date is also considered as a string here. So to make it as a command, what I need to do is I need to make it in the backwards. Okay, I need to make it in the backwards here. That is, it will be printing the output of the command date, Thursday, January 19, and so and so. Okay, and the so and so here. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm doing plus. I'm making it into a particular format. M plus percentage D hyphen percentage M percentage Y. Now, now out of these two commands, okay, out of these two outputs, so which one is making and a good format? Guys, I'm asking you. So out of these two commands, which command is giving in a good format?
The first one.
First one, not the
Yeah.
second one.
I mean, both are similar, but
Okay.
it shows.
Okay. So this is okay. Now this is just to say where we can able to modify this format. Okay, the date format can be modified by using appropriate options here. Now you can also print the day of week by using this capital A. If you want, you can also have these two. Okay, if you want to print the date and timing in terms of the 12 hours format. Okay, if you want to print it in the 12 hours format, then you need to use this -r. So like this, you have many. You will be having many options when you get into the man command here. You can able to see all these options. See this, the one which we have used, the A. You can able to see D, day of a month, and the will be the month, which will be displaying the month, and you can able to see the Y. So there are many options are here. See here. Y will make the small y will make for 2 digits, and the capital Y will be making the 4 digits. Okay. So for that reason here you can able to see the different formats. Okay. So now how to compare the 2 days? Okay. So while I'm getting into the shell scripting, let me take this. Now if I execute this program, okay, this is a small shell script. You will be not able to understand. So while taking the shell programming or also even you have an assignment on this. So how to compare the 2 dates in the shell scripting topic. So at that time we need to refer this. So at the time we will discuss the same. And the next command is the unique. Okay, unique. So what this unique command will do? Okay, now this unique command, it reports or filters out the repeated lines in the file. It reports or filters out repeated lines in the file. Now say for an example, we have the same file, that is the EMP. Okay, we have the same file EMP. Now here the main point here in the unique command is it does not detect the repeated lines unless they are adjacent. It does not detect the repeated lines unless they are adjacent. So understand this line, that is if it will work only if the file is get sorted. It will work only if the file is sorted. Now when I use this cat space emp, is the file is got sorted? Can you guys say whether the
No.
file is sorted or not? No. So now, so the unique command will not be working as expected when it is not sorted. See here, you need to sort the input. You need to sort the input file first, okay, and then you need to use this unique command. Now say for an example, directly I'm using the unique command, unique space emp. Now it is showing all the data here. Okay, it is not removing anything. Now even if you see here, if you use the command called cat emp, okay, if you use the cat emp here, here you can able to see the stray. Here you can able to see the duplicate commands. Here you can able to see the duplicate commands. That is the stray details. Now when I use the unique here, okay, unique emp, so that duplicate record has been removed because it is in the same position. Now consider I have in this way. I have the same stray details. Okay, I have the same stray details at this position. Okay, at line number 7. Okay, at line number 7 also I have unique space emp, unique space emp. Now here the line has been not removed. Only here the duplicate line has been removed, that is the Shreya details. Here it has been not been removed. You can able to see the Shreya F33, that is the date is 26/11/09, 26/11/09. Here I can able to see the duplicate records here because it is not removed the duplicates because this file is not get sorted. Now I'm sorting it. Okay, sort emp. Okay, and then I'm redirecting that output to the unique command. So now are you able to see the the Shreya details which has got repeated? No.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No.
Where you can able to see?
Sorry.
It is not there. See, you need to compare the whole record. You need to compare the whole record. So we don't have any duplicate records here. So that's
Yeah,
how
you don't have any.
that's how the unique command will work. The unique command will work when we are or only when the file is get sorted. Okay, right. Next, here print only the duplicate lines for once. Now say for an example, if I use the D, so to find out only what is the duplicate record here. Okay, to find out only the duplicate record here we are having this Shreya record as a duplicate record. Okay, that is Shreya F33 vendor 5000 November. Okay, and this capital D, which will be printing it with the number of duplicates. So if I want to find out how many duplicates are there, okay, I can go ahead with this -D where it will be showing with the all the duplicate lines. Okay, and the next one is C. Okay, it will give the number of, okay, it will give the number of repeated unique lines and the duplicates. See here we have one unique record, one unique, and here you can able to see this record has been repeated 3 times. This record has been repeated 3 times. So for that reason here we are using this 3 or the -C to count the duplicate data. And the next one U, okay, that is to print only the unique records. So here you can for the same reason you can also use only the unique. The both the commands will be the same here. The next one -W. Okay, what is this -W? Print only unique lines by comparing the first 5 characters. See here -W hyphen, let's say 5. Okay. Okay, by comparing the first 5 characters. Okay, by comparing the first character, Akshi is unique, Ankit is unique, Bhavana actually we are supposed to have the repetitions, but here it is printing only one. So which is the unique. Okay, so likewise you can able to see even the Sakshi has been repeated only once. So that is, it is printing only the unique records by comparing only the first 5 characters. Okay, by comparing the first 5 characters here. Okay, and then unique hyphen CW5. So this is, we have print only the unique lines by comparing the first character, and also which will give the number of repeated lines. See here, if I use a C here. So it says when I'm comparing with the first 5 characters, okay, the Shreya has been repeated for 6 times and this Bhavana has been repeated for the 2 times. So on that case here, this WC will be useful. And the next one, hyphen D, okay, where it will be disregarding or skipping the first 2 characters and it will compare the rest of the characters. Now say for an example, unique, let us take this. Okay, let's say 3. By leaving the first 3 characters, okay, by leaving the first 3 characters, it is printing only the duplicates. By leaving the first 3 characters, it is printing only the duplicates here. For that reason here, you can also use this hyphen D. And again, you will be coming to know, or you will be understanding this again only when you guys are having the hands-on. Okay, so have the input file as listed here. That is from the sort command. You can take it. Okay, and try to execute each and every options which has been given as an examples here. Okay, so that you can able to understand this filter commands easily. Okay, the next one, the paste. Okay, now consider I have 2 files like this. I have 2 files like this. Okay, and file 2. Okay, so now this is my content in the file 1. Okay, this is the content in the file 1 and this is the content in the file 2. Okay, so if you could able to see in the both the file, the first 2 lines are same. Both the first 2 lines are same, only the third line is getting different, that is PHP and the Mac. Okay, so here what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the paste command, paste file 1 and the file 2. Okay, what it has done? So it has pasted the output of 2 files parallelly. Okay, parallelly it has pasted. If you want in a sequential way, you can go for the cut command. So it is pasting sequentially and the paste command is pasting parallelly. Okay, so if you use the delimiter, okay, for example, if you use the delimiter here, what will happen is, okay, it will take the first file name as the delimiter and it will printing only the first file name. Now say for an example, if I use the pipeline symbol here, okay, to have a clarity, okay, just to have a clarity to see which is the first file and to see which is the second file, here we can able to use this pipeline symbol. Okay, that is the one thing. And here you can also able to use this hyphen s, okay, hyphen s by pasting the serial rather than the parallel. So here by default it is pasting parallelly, right? If you use the hyphen s here, if you use the -s here, where it will be printing serially. So that is here in the Excel sheet we used to do the pasting in the column into rows, rows into column. So for an example, if I have like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now I'm copying this. I can paste this in two modes. Either I can paste it as the same format or I can change it to or I can change it to the column to the rows. So for the same case here we are doing this paste command, whether to paste it parallelly or serially. Okay, the next command is the com command. Okay, now say for an example we have these content. Okay, let's say, let me just edit this file as Java. Okay, and vi file2. Okay, so here in this both the file, okay, here I have the content of Java Linux PHP and here I have the Java Linux Mac. Okay, so what this com command will do, it will compare the two again sorted files. Okay, it will compare again the two sorted files. Okay, so now here what we are going to do here is I'm using the command com file 1, okay, and file 2. Okay, here what it is doing in this command is, first it is printing, okay, first it is printing what is uncommon from the first file. No, something is wrong here. One minute. Hmm. Okay, see here. So now this is our first file input. This is our second file input. Now I'm using the com command. Okay. Here I'm using the com command. You can able to see from the output the result which we are having in the first column as a PHP, that it shows that what is uncommon in the first file, and the second column result it is showing what is uncommon from the second file, and the third column is showing what is common in both the files. Okay, what is common in the both the files, that is it is showing here. Now using on the other examples, okay, this when we are using the -1, it will suppress the column 1 lines which is unique to the file 1. Now say for an example, if I use -1, okay, it will suppress what is uncommon in the first file. Okay, if I use a 2 here, it will show what is uncommon from the second file. Okay, it will remove the uncommon from the second file. Now if I use a 3 here, example, okay, it will be showing only the uncommon things from the both the files. Okay, it will be showing only the uncommon things from the both the files. For that reason here we can able to use this numbers. So that is the com command. Okay, the next one here we have, I have given the same examples here to be used. Okay, the last one here is the diff command. What does this diff command will do? See here, the diff command analyzes two files and print the lines that are different. Okay, essentially this diff command is used to find the difference between the two files. To find the difference between the two files. Now say for an example, I have these two files. Okay, diff file 1, file 2. Okay, so it is giving some suggestions. Okay, that is C3C. Here it will giving the suggestion in the manner by doing what change both the files will be similar. By using what change the files will be similar here. Now it says this is the, if you change the this line, that is PHP from the first line to match the second file, or you need to change this Mac keyword to match to the first file, because that is uncommon in the both the files, right? See here, in the file 1 this is the content, in file 2 this is the content. Okay, when I'm using the diff command, it is showing the different. Okay, it is showing in the first file the PHP line is getting differed at the line number 3. Okay, in the second file the Mac is getting differed again at the line number 3. The first 3 indicate the line number 1, the file number 1, and the second 3 indicates the second file. Okay, now say for an example, if we are changing it, okay, now I'm just changing the content in the file 1. Say for an example, I'm using something like an Android. Okay, I'm using this as an Android. Okay, see here, I'm going to use the same command now. See here, now again what it says, change the line from the 3 and 4, change the lines from the 3 and 4, okay, from the first file, that is PHP Android should be changed, and the third line from the second file should be changed to match to the first file, So in this way we will be using this diff command. So just to find out the difference between two files. So by using this two files differentiate, so it will be giving some suggestions. Okay, so based on the suggestions we need to take step, okay, to ensure both the files are having the same content. Right. So by this we are getting done with this filter topic, and then next here we will be moving on to the user management.